Hello student. Today we'll discuss on the topic of design artwork. Double-sided PTH. Carry out signal integrity analysis. So first we start with the double side PTH. PTH stand for plated through holes. Plated through holes. PCB is the universal workhorse of the electronic industry. With increasing complexity and density of component, many PCBs need to use both sides of printed circuit board. This is more usually supplemented with plated through holes where the copper connection go right through the connecting holes to the opposite side of the board. See, these are important. This is more useful supplemented with plated through holes, means PTH, where the copper connection go right through the connecting holes to opposite side of the board. This PTH connection either form simple electrical connection between both sides of the PCB via holes, right, or electrically connectivity and mechanically support for leaded components. This makes the double side PTH PCB a much more physical robust atom, right? So you understood the role of PTH or function of the PTH. Now signal integrity analysis begins with simulation at the pre-layout phase. Once you build up your layout, you can use some important post layout simulation to analyze geometry dependent signal integrity in your board. I repeat again. Signal integrity analysis begin with simulation at the pre-layout phase. Pre-layout phase. Once you build up your layout, you can use some important post-layout simulation to analyze geometry dependent signal integrity in your board. At some point, you will need to compare your simulation result with real measurement. So keep your result handy for comparison. Okay, so signal integrity analysis. Okay, then what we have to do in the pre-layout analysis? Transient behavior. Transient responses can also be modulated in the time. Transient responses can also be modeled in the time domain using transient analysis, or you can determine the behavior of transient from pole zero analysis. This will show you overshoot or undershoot due to ringing, which can then be checked against your design rules, right? So these are the transient behavior. Okay, these are represented in the time domains, poles and zeros. Zeros, circle, and poles we can define by the cross symbol. So S parameter and transfer function, meaning their linear behavior can be described in terms of S parameters at a particular frequency. You can determine the S parameters from a reflection coefficient in the time domain. You can calculate the transfer function for your network from S parameter and vice versa. S parameter and transfer function. Then noise analysis. Component that exhibit rectification and saturations, means diode, transistor, etc., will respond differently to noise than they will to go intended signal, right? So these are the parameter of the pre-layout analysis. And now next one is your post-layout analysis. This portion is really about examining how parasitic is your board affects signal integrity. As signal integrity effects are a function of board geometry, you will need to examine the following geometry dependent signal integrity problems. So crosstalk, the bane of many designers, crosstalk arises from inductive and capacitive coupling. Then next parameter is transmission line behavior. While you can use transmission line models to examine signal trace during the pre-layout phase, it is best to do this directly from your layout. Then next is everything you examine pre-layout, right? The point here is to check that parasitics do not dramatically alter the behavior of signal in your board. If multiple traces are failing, then your layout will need to be modified. I repeat again, if multiple traces are failing, then your layout will needed to modify. The first place to start in which, the first place to start is with your stack up and trace geometry. Okay, so thank you guys. I hope we understood the total designing artwork, what is the role of PTH, how the signal will be integrated, what will be done by using the PTH, okay, and pre-layout analysis, what is the parameter we are verified, right, and in the post-layout analysis, which are the parameters will require. Okay, so thank you guys, hope you understood the PCB. Thank you.